The most important task facing Africa today and for decades ahead is to create opportunities for the next generation. That quote from U.S. President Barack Obama, echoed by the Assistant Secretary of State for African Affairs, Linda Thomas-Greenfield, captures the essence of the 10th Biennial U.S.-Africa Business Summit. To create opportunities for the next generation of Africans, therefore, especially in the face of continuous drop in the prices of primary commodities, the African Union Commission chairperson urged U.S. investors to consider giving priority to human capital development to produce skilled workforce for economic value.
The issue of investing in the next generation remains critical with our youthful population and a huge gap in every skills sector. We must give young people hope for the future, otherwise they will continue to migrate in search of greener pastures or be lured by extremists and criminal gangs.
The United States, through its Africa Growth Opportunity Act, AGOA, which has been renewed for another 10 years, seeks to improve trade with Africa, but the act has not produced the desired result.
AGOA is a great act, but it's not working well. You can have a number of cases, including in Nigeria, where it's worked. But in terms of the volume, in terms of the depth and breadth of business to the United States through AGOA, it hasn't been there.
While encouraging U.S. investors to be resilient and look beyond the city centers for investment opportunities in African countries, the U.S. government representative counseled African leaders not to allow personal interests stand in the way of economic development.
When companies approach governments and opportunities are presented to governments, you have people inside those governments fighting those opportunities because it gets in the way of their own private business interests. So it's important that this kind of activity stop. If we are to succeed on the continent of Africa, we cannot let personal interests stand in the way of progress, and countries have to stand up against that.
TVC News, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.